Hi, welcome back to Shitoku Tech. Yeah, I've been working with the Lilygo T3S3 and I wanted to pick out the perfect 3D printed case for my experiments with it. And yeah, watch my previous video where we learned all about 2.4 gigahertz Meshtastic. Hadn't heard of it before. Somebody made a comment on my channel, found the Lilygo T3S3 has the SX1280 chip. That lets you do 2.4 gigahertz Meshtastic. Anyway, my go-to place for 3D designs is Thingiverse. I've even posted some of my own designs on there. Make sure to check out Shitoku Tech on Thingiverse page. And then let's take a look at some of the ones I looked at. This one looked like an ideal box, but it didn't have a button. It just had a pinhole for the boot button, and the boot button is what's going to allow you to navigate through Meshtastic menus. Okay, this one has a button on the front, and it has like a little lanyard attachment. And let's see, this last one here is a lot bigger, I think. And one of the reasons it's a lot bigger is when you look at the back of the case, got to switch it to 3D mode. Let's roll it around a little. And you see there, it's built for an 18650 battery, so that's going to be a pretty big case. I'm looking for something that's more like a wearable that you could just have hanging off of your shirt, or or off over your shoulder or something at a convention or a concert or anyway. So yeah, we went with the one in the middle. Let's drop that into Bamboo Studio here. And we're going to go ahead and slice it. That's easy enough. I don't know what that warning is. I usually just ignore it. haven't had any problems yet. So yeah, the slice is okay. Let's go ahead and hide that. Everything looks good there. Let's go ahead and print that plate. It goes up to Bamboo Cloud and then back down to the Bamboo A1 mini printer in my 3D printer room over there. There we go. Oh yeah, you can switch on the camera and check it out and make sure it isn't making spaghetti on your 3D printer. Haven't had that problem with Bamboo Lab printers so far. It could happen. Well, here's the case, and what I like about it is that board just snaps right in there. The cutouts for the switches on the sides are, you're not trying to thread it into those holes, they just lay down on top of them. So you're not busting off the switches. And then it snaps neatly into the case there. You can see just a little effort there to get it to snap. And it's not going to come out. Not going to come out very easily. The back of the case, I'm going with the 47-25-40 battery, so 4.7 millimeters, 25 millimeters by 40, and that's 500 mAh. The 25 millimeter width barely fits in there. You probably have room for a little more height in the battery. The only problem with the length of the battery is it could collide with the block on the back of the antenna. But the battery I picked is going to be perfect for that, if not a little small. Love the lanyard attachment, love the button, love the fact that the USB ports and the SD card port and even the quick ports are open. Watch my previous videos. Check out my Thingiverse. I'll leave a link down to the case that I picked. There's the battery. Look for the link down below for that. And let's see, yeah, that's that 47-25-40. Like I said, the 25 width just fits perfectly in the back of that case. You probably have room for a little bit more than the 40 and a little thicker than the 4.7 millimeters, but I think this will be just fine for my use here. And go ahead and leave a comment down below, give this video a like, and before you go watch more of my Meshtastic playlist, please click on subscribe. Thank you very much, folks. Much appreciated.